And we will end this week right where we started it, with me needing a haircut. Also being here at Stiftsfixing, the Kloster. One of my favorite places to just walk to if I have nothing else to do. And I'm here in Frankfurt. So, right, today's been a little bit of a slack off day, and but hey, it's Sunday, so who cares? But that's not gonna be the topic. I'm not sure what the topic is yet, but I wanna start out with this. I mean, that's how I usually see it. That's also how I usually see it, except water is missing. There's nothing going in here, and that's why there's nothing coming out here. Now, so what? Nothing, so what? It's just less water. Because you can count water molecules, that's just it. Anyhow. Less water. What does that mean? Nothing. I don't know why they do it. I mean, you remember the way back there where we went last time? They blocked the water supply, basically. So less water is coming down. Anyhow, so that's done on purpose. That's done by humans on purpose. Now, I always thought that we have under control. As a little kid, when I was thinking of buses, for instance, such a complex thing, but people who know how to build them build buses. That's why they are safe. And as a child, I imagine it's 100% safe, right? Because the people who build them and the people who drive them obviously know exactly what they're doing. Well, I was a child. And this here, I also thought would never change, but it changed a lot since I was a child. For instance, I can remember that this thing used to be more than the width of the little streamy thingy, right? So this stone, I'm pretty sure it's the same, but it's a lot wider. All those stones used to be aligned, right? Like here, this is what remains, right? This used to be all the way up there and go all the way through, like here as well. This it used to just be on this side, but it made its way through. And here especially, it's much bigger. Now that there's not so much water, we can even step in here. When I was a child, I remember this because I took my bike and we always used to just cycle through here, and it looked different, right? Here there was a lot more soil to cover those roots and for us to go up. What is my point? Well, it's just things change. It's one thing that we can take from this. And also, it's just something that you don't notice if you don't pay attention. Because you might think that it all stays the same, but it just doesn't. This also got bigger, because it just keeps eating at the soil. You know, there's nothing hard here. The water can just, eat at it, right? It just removes space from the grass area here, and it just becomes a bigger pond. And you see that especially at spaces like here, where there's something that has roots and that stabilizes the thing a little bit. It used to be all just here on this side, right? But the water can make its way through in here. It didn't used to be that big. here, another great example. The tree. No, we didn't build it like this to carve out the tree. That was the water itself. And I keep noticing those things, not just here, but also at other streams where they just get bigger because they eat away from the soil. Now, of course, we as humans could be like, well played, water, but we now need that space again, and then we just all over, put some more earth there, and then we got our space back. That's usually what we do if we want it. I mean, look at what they do in Dubai. I mean, not like that I think that's a good idea, but I'm just saying what we do. We build it the way we want it. And here apparently nobody cares that there's less grass around that pond because there's enough green area around, right? But let's imagine there was a lake area where there's just so much space to be there, and then the lake eats away from your property. I'm pretty sure you would push back to have more space to build a house, put the foundation on the lake area just because you can. I don't know what my point is. I just wanted to point that out because that is something that I just realized recently. Recently being this year. And that's been going on for several years, I'm sure. But only this year I recognized it. I'm not sure it's because I'm more attentive or because I'm more mindful. I don't know what it is. Probably not mindful, but yeah. It's just maybe I have more time to look at those things. And I don't need to have a point. I can just rant. It's my channel. I can do whatever I want. Haha. I just wanted to mention it because it was on my mind. Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, you make your own. Whether it should be mentioned at all, like for most people, this is probably just as it would be for me. Like, tell me this whole story, and I'll be like, so what? But still, I wanted to tell this story because no reason. I just like telling stories, and I like to document the things I experience. Because that's what this video blog is all about, really. Such that I can look back in 10 years and be like, haha, I was still so naive back then. By now I have all the answers. Well, future me, good job. Good job finding all the answers. For now, I'm still looking or not looking and still enjoying life. Just observing what's happening around me. And I will see you whenever. We did a week. I will keep going if I feel like it. Whenever I have something else to say. But let's be honest, if I wouldn't have thought, ooh, I could make a video today because it's still that week where I said I'd make a video, I would probably not have recorded this video. So there you go. Freedom, health to you, and I see you whenever.